Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for March 28th to April 3rd. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. Okay, reclaim your power. So I feel like I'm seeing the throat chakra here. So some of you may be expressing yourself in a different way or to another level, like kind of coming out of a comfort zone, perhaps, really embracing yourself. Or maybe some of you are kind of doing a project or you're embarking on a new career journey. Maybe I see some of you maybe like going to school or kind of choosing a degree, but it feels like there's something different about what you're doing from what you have done, or maybe what was expected of you in the past. It feels like some of you are just stepping into your authenticity more. There's something that you're claiming, standing bold, standing proud. There's like a courage. There's like a strength to kind of really stand in your power this week. It's like you're making some kind of statement. Very interesting. Curious. Let's go into your tarot. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like strength, like inner courage, strength, power are your themes this week. What's coming up for Taurus? Interesting. Okay. I heard the word healing here. The 10 of Cups. I feel like we're healing something. Okay. What do I need to know about the 10 of Cups here? It's interesting. I actually kind of see this as the home. Sometimes, okay, so this card has so many meanings to it. One is like happiness, fulfillment. It could even be like a marriage, like a long-term partnership or relationship. But for some reason, I'm kind of seeing home as in like your childhood home or where you grew up from or like your origins. I'm strongly picking up on origins or like home base, like where you've come from, where you grew up, or what has had a large impact on or influence in your life and maybe like your identity, your personality, or the way you approach things, the way you see things. There's something about that here with this 10 of Cups. I kind of feel like there's something about where you where you come from that is showing up here in some way this week. What do we need to know about this? The 10 of Cups, Taurus. 3 of Wands. See, it kind of feels like you're doing something different, like you're kind of going in another direction. Maybe some of you are healing some of your childhood wounds or something from the past, and you're choosing to go in a different direction. Like you're choosing to do something in a different way. For example, I'm kind of picking up on this. Like if you are starting your own family, you may be kind of looking at some of the things that maybe you didn't like when you were growing up, and you're like changing the way you do something or changing the way you were raising your kids versus how you felt or versus how you were raised, that kind of thing. It's like that's just an example. That doesn't mean that resonates with everybody, but it feels like you're kind of changing something. You're kind of, there's something different, or there's something that's more in alignment with what you believe now. What else do we need to know about this? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So kind of building upon something, it's like you're paving your own path. You're making your own way in your life. in whatever shape or form that's coming in. So for some, it very well could be a home, it could be a family, it could be children, it could be, and for others of you, it could be your career, or you're going towards your fulfillment. So some of you could be kind of getting things in order in your physical world. So kind of going after your dream job, again, going back to school, maybe you're moving locations, that kind of thing. But it's like you're looking out into the world and kind of asking yourself, what is it that I want from life? What are some of the things that I want to have in my life in order to feel fulfilled? So if I want love, how am I going to put myself out there? Or how am I going to attract love towards me? Or if I want this, certain job or career, what do I need to do in order to build towards that? So I feel like that is that's kind of like the forefront. How do I want to build, and how is my building in alignment with who I am or who I have become? Let's keep going here. I'm hearing clear direction. Oh, see, look at that. 10 of Swords. What do I need to know about the 10 of Swords? What is the 10 of Swords about in Taurus? Nine of Wands. See, that's so interesting. See, this is the wounded warrior. So this is learning from painful experiences from the past, things that were not, didn't work, were painful, may have really left you feeling without, heartbroken, betrayed, anything like that. So it really feels like you're rebuilding, but you're rebuilding your life in the way that fits for you, that works for you. I also feel like there's something here about not repeating patterns, choosing a different way of doing something, because that's what I'm kind of picking up on with the 3 of Wands. Looking out and looking at different options, looking at how can I do something differently? How can I approach something differently versus, what was done to me, or how, the experiences that I came from. How do I want life to look differently this time around? And you're kind of, you're taking those lessons and you're kind of applying them and building a better future for yourself, building happiness, enjoyment, fulfillment for yourself. Very interesting. Okay, let's keep going here. The 9 of Wands. Four of Cups. Okay, so, oh, look at that. The Hierophant. Okay, so I'm seeing two different things here. One is that some of you may be rejecting maybe a marriage offer. Because sometimes the Hierophant can show up as marriage. It could be the card of marriage. So kind of stepping away maybe from the idea of committing to something or to someone, kind of really being reserved, holding, not accepting a cup of love. There may be someone coming towards you that's wanting to commit to you, wanting to build something with you, but there may have been some painful experiences here where you're not really wanting to, we can definitely read that in this way, because the 10 of Cups is, relationships or long-term fulfillment. And there could be someone coming towards you wanting to commit to you, but it's you could have had some painful experiences with a specific person and you've learned from that past and kind of setting your sights elsewhere. So it's there's someone that could be wanting to commit to you long-term, but, kind of not really wanting to. I feel like you're withdrawing your energy or not really taking up someone on the offer of not taking someone's cup. What else do we need to know about this? Eight of Pentacles. I feel like some of you may be just really focused on your work as well, really enjoying your work or wanting to build something of your own. I feel like a lot of you have really come into a place where you realize what's important to you. You're stepping into your power. So you have your list of priorities, and I feel like you just don't want to give your energy to just anybody. I think that you're really focused on conserving your emotions, your heart, your energy towards things that you really love. And if there may be some offers that are coming towards you that are not resonating with you, or maybe you're just not in that place right now to kind of commit to someone or wanting to build with another person, I feel like you may be focusing just on work, or just focusing on what you have in your own personal life that you kind of have control over, that maybe is not related to relationships. This could also read as someone wanting to work on a relationship with you, like wanting to put the work in. If there needs to be like some healing there, or needs to be some kind of like just like working through the past, or working through issues. So there may be it could be read that way as well. So take it as it resonates. What else do we need to know about the Eight of Pentacles for us this week? The High Priestess. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, I really love this High Priestess card, because this is all about you following your intuition. This is about you having an inner knowing and kind of being able to see through people, is kind of what I'm seeing. I feel like you're able to see through people. And I feel like a lot of you have worked very hard on yourselves. Like, this is almost kind of seeing these two together almost kind of feels like, there was a lot of spiritual work that you've done on yourself, or there's a lot of work that you've done to come into balance, balancing out your own energies. And knowing what's right for you, knowing what you deserve, knowing what you're worth, and not really accepting, less than that. The Chariot. Yeah, going after what you deserve. I feel like this is all about priorities and kind of going after, what your heart is calling you towards, what feels right to you, where your intuition. I really strongly feel like you're following your intuition at this time. Okay, so what else do we need to know about this week? We have the Five of Pentacles. What is the Five of Pentacles about, Taurus? The Hermit. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual work that you had to do. Like, there's like a major healing that you're coming from. And maybe you might have even gone through like an awakening process, like kind of seeing something or seeing into something. I'm seeing a lot of healing here, like healing from the past, healing from a lot of maybe some abandonment. A lot of times the Five of Pentacles can also represent abandonment, feeling left out, feeling like, I'm really strongly hearing the word abandonment. But I feel like it helped you to find yourself. It's helping you to, and you're wanting to make some movement and some change. Okay. Definitely new directions, moving in new directions this week, or making decisions to move in directions, or maybe some opportunities that are coming your way. You may find, I'm seeing that some of you may be looking for like a place to live, or, wanting to change where you live, like a change of scenery. Some of you may even be wanting to travel. So I'm kind of seeing you looking for opportunities, and it's kind of something coming your way here. Or insights, ideas. Some of you may get like these flashes or sparks of insight and ideas to kind of go in another direction here. Somewhere stable, somewhere where you can really plant seeds for long-term growth. I'm kind of seeing here. There's a lot of independence in your reading this week. Yeah, finding a way out of a situation where you feel really stuck. Yeah, I feel like you may have been in this Five of Pentacles for quite some time. I'm almost kind of feeling like this is almost a mindset with the Five of Pentacles, like feeling like I don't have enough, or I'm stuck in a certain space and I don't know how to get out of this. But I kind of feel like this week there may be something here where you get some kind of insight or some clarity. It feels like you're putting out that energy, you're putting out that intention of wanting to make some kind of move in your life, some kind of physical move in your life, either going on a vacation or actually moving to another place, just kind of something different. And I feel like this week there's something about insight, opportunities, something coming towards you. This could also just be like a flash of an idea, like all of a sudden you kind of get this push to go somewhere, to a specific location, or maybe even a vacation. And it's like you can kind of sense that there's something about it that Spirit's kind of nudging you or pushing you to that place or to that area for some reason or another. I feel like there's growth here, especially with the 4 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. There's something you're building. There's something that you're growing. So you may not always see it. It may not be very obvious on the surface, but you can kind of see little bits of evidence of something that you have planted. It's starting to grow. It's starting to kind of really yield some kind of result. And I'm also hearing like think outside the box, or kind of don't look for results in only one direction. You'll see that what you have put out into the universe, or what you've been asking for, is actually showing up in many different ways. So you may even find that, if you're asking for abundance, for example, not only maybe are you getting maybe opportunities or ideas on how to grow a business or apply to another job or go to another location, but you may also find that you're meeting new people, that you're forming new connections, or just in whatever sense of the word, it's like you are attracting a lot more into your life, and it's building, it's growing. And it's really helping you slowly to like pull you out of this eight of swords space. Because I really like that 6 of wands. It's all about victory and success. Let's pick one. Okay, 2 more here. Wow, look at that. See, 10 of wands and then the wheel of fortune. So I feel like you're kind of in this space where you're ending a period in your life. It's almost like you're ready to put something heavy down. I feel like you're simplifying your life as well. You're cutting out a lot of the clutter. You're cutting out a lot of the things that you no longer need to carry, things that have kept you stuck. You also may find with the 8 of wands that you have some kind of insight about something you've been unconsciously carrying without realizing it. And it may be an experience from the past, but you may see how much holding on to that memory or the experience may have been weighing you down. I kind of feel like it might come out of nowhere too. Like you may not have realized that you're still carrying some kind of emotion or some kind of attachment to a story or something that may have happened. That may not resonate for everybody. So if it doesn't, don't make it fit. But that may be something I kind of picked up on that for the 10 of wands here. And so there's a change in events. There's something kind of changing here for you. What's changing for Taurus? Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I think that's amazing. I asked what's changing. Deceit. I mean, I feel like some of you may also be kind of walking away from some connections that have felt dishonest. Connections where you feel like maybe people play mind games, or they don't know how to tell the truth, or they don't know how to it's almost like I'm kind of feeling like it's a habit. For some people, it's almost like they may not even mean to do it, but it's just what they do. It's just how they are, how they cope with things. But I can see also on the other, like the receiving end, I think this is very specific to maybe like one person, that you may have like a friend or some kind of connection with someone who tries to mean well, but it's almost like they can't help it. Like they tend to kind of just play mind games in a way as a defense mechanism almost, but it's almost like to be on the receiving end of that can get very toxic and can get very tiresome. And I feel like these changes that you're making in your life is also including kind of phasing out certain connections in your life that just are more draining than anything. Okay, 3 of Swords. I need to know about this. 3 of Swords. Taurus. So this week you may also feel, you might also find that your heart is healing. Your heart may be kind of releasing, purging out, just kind of getting rid of old things is what I'm hearing. Allowing yourself to see the truth behind something, or kind of, I feel like there's kind of like a moment of truth coming up this week here. But the nice thing about those, whenever that happens, is that it helps us to move forward. It helps us to kind of tap into what we're really desiring or what our soul wants. And it kind of helps us to find direction in our life. So you may have one of those experiences this week. I really feel like insight is going to be really important here, and it's going to help you move forward in the right direction. So keep your senses open for some insights this week. What else do we need to know about the Three of Swords? You also may be just making, again, a judgment call about some kind of connection that has really felt very toxic to you or felt very deceiving. I feel like you're kind of starting to make some decisions here. Yeah, see, look at this. There's that freedom, there's that healing. I really like how we have the Ace of Cups sitting on top of the Three of Swords. I mean, this is heart healing. This is, healing past heartbreaks, betrayal, grief, all of that kind of stuff. This is a fulfillment. This is kind of like feeling hopeful again, being able to grow through the pain and being able to turn that pain into your power. Seeing the lessons behind things is going to help you to release them as well, like kind of knowing, why something may have happened and what it has meant for you, maybe what it has taught you, and using that to help you release, forgive, let go, so you don't have to carry so much weight. I feel like you're putting down a lot of weight from the past so you can kind of move forward in a direction that's much more fulfilling and happy. What else do we need to know about the Ace of Cups here? Yeah, see, look at that. The grief, the sadness, it's like you're definitely healing something that has caused a lot of pain, something that has been a disappointment. And I feel like you're also ready to it almost feels like this person is ready to turn around and take a look at those two cups because of this Ace of Cups here, and finding that what they truly want is actually right behind them, because what is truly meant for you is always going to be there. And I think that you're ready to kind of shift your focus or your attention away from what hasn't worked or maybe what has kind of gone by and we can't get back kind of thing, and then being able to start again and look at what we still have, or what our options are, or what the new path ahead of us is. Look at that. Beautiful. 9 of Cups, emotional happiness, contentment. There's a lot of healing happening here. Wow. Beautiful, Taurus. Look at that. Okay. And then there's the Tower card and the 2 of Cups. So yeah, see again, that 2 of Cups, it's like there's something breaking down. There's something that is ending. And I feel like it has to come to that point. It has to come to that point of something needs to just be fully released. The pain, the grief, everything that we've been holding on to needs to be released and acknowledged. I feel like the Judgment card is all about acknowledgement this week for you, Taurus. This is all about seeing something for what it really is, acknowledging it, and not bypassing anything, and allowing something to just kind of go, being able to release our grip from it. And I feel like once we do that, there's going to be this Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups moment here, which is happiness and fulfillment and feeling alive again. Yeah, surrender to the moment, living in the moment and finding happiness right where you are. I'm sorry, I'm not sure why I'm having a hard time talking. I think maybe the throat chakra may need some healing this week too. Yeah. And I feel like, so for some of you, if you're not interested in reconnecting with, some kind of past connection here, that's going to be up to you. So just take it as it resonates if it's your choice. But I feel like there is that option here for some. If you are wanting to reconnect with someone from the past, then I feel like there is an option here of once something we can kind of clear the slate or clean the slate. There may be someone here that really wants to kind of manifest a new beginning or work with you on building a new beginning with you. What else do we need to know about this? 6 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Star. Yeah. See, it's like, can we start again? Can we get to know each other again? Let's start over. Let's kind of wash away the past and let's do this again kind of energy. And so that's up to you if that's something that is resonating with you or not, or maybe it's something you may take your time in thinking about. I feel like right now your energy feels a bit more like you want to walk away from something, or at least step away from it and just focus on yourself or focus on healing first before you can even think about restarting or rebuilding something. But that option, I feel like, will come up. I feel like it'll kind of come when the healing process is kind of finished and that chapter is closed, and there's new fresh soil for something new to be planted. So, but I feel like you might be in just in that healing space and kind of stabilizing some kind of some energy that may have been chaotic and ready to put that down. But I feel like this new connection does have a lot of passion with it. There's a lot of passion. There's like this exciting new beginning that is an option here for you. And this could also mean creatively as well. I feel like sometimes when we're weighed down by emotional experiences, it can also block our creativity, can block our enthusiasm or passion towards going through to go towards newer things. So I feel like healing is going to help you in many different fronts. I feel like there's something that you're releasing that's going to open up new doors for you. So beautiful, Taurus. Okay, let's go into your oracle cards here. What's a challenge for Taurus this week? Yeah. So you're going to be definitely sitting in contemplation this week. And you may find it a bit challenging. You may find that some of the things that you're being asked to some of the things that are rising up to the surface, you're like, oh, I don't want to feel this. I don't really want to go through this. But I feel like it's all just coming up for you to be able to release it, for you to be able to kind of decide, what do I want to do with this? Do I want to keep holding on to it, or am I ready to let it go? So that invitation is going to come up here for you. But there's something about it though that is going to help you. Once you release, it's going to help you to step into your power more. I feel like there's something that you're going to there's something that's going to be illuminated. So I think that there's like this moment of clarity, or this insight. There's going to be like a moment of awakening, or some kind of spiritual download that's going to come from something coming up to the surface. So that's going to be, and I feel like that's going to be important. Okay, what is something Taurus can look forward to? Oh, beautiful. I really feel like a lot of you are working very hard on whatever it is that you're building, especially when it comes to your career. Maybe some of you are definitely building like your own business, or doing some kind of creative project, or I really see school. So maybe some of you may be going back to school, or going to school, pursuing some kind of degree, higher learning. But I think that it's something that you're taking like a risk on, or something that it's like you're putting the one foot forward. You're getting started on something new, and you're allowing yourself to, I see some of you like you're trying not to put too much pressure on the end result, that you're just cultivating, like you're building, you're growing, and you are focusing mostly your energy there and kind of allowing whatever needs to happen, or whatever changes that needs to happen around you as a result of you investing your energy in what you want to build and grow. It's like you're going to just let that be. So I really like the ride the wave here. I feel like you're going to be really just in your own energy and doing your own thing and kind of taking life as it comes. So I think that that's a really good place to be in, especially if you kind of if you're in the middle of healing a lot of things underneath the surface from the past. I feel like you're doing a really good job. It's like you're doing well with kind of centering your energy in the right places. That's going to bring you happiness and joy. Okay, let's pick one more here. Guidance for Taurus. Acceptance. I think this is really this kind of reminds me of this healing process that you're going through. I think it's going to transform you, and it's going to help you. I feel like by putting something down comes from accepting what is and what has been, and just allowing it to be what it is going to help you to move forward. It's going to help you to transform. And I'm going to leave it there because I know I said that a couple times. So I think that this is all about you rising into your power by allowing yourself to accept. So beautiful reading, Taurus. This is a transformative week. Definitely healing and transformation are going to be very significant for you this week. Beautiful work. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Taurus.